This is my 1978 garage that I bought 3 months ago. It's old, it's dirty, it's messy. There's one thing, there's a lot of potential.
Wait!
But there's one thing I can't do by myself, and it's the garage flooring. It's cracked, it's dented, it's damaged. So I had to call the experts.
All right, so we're now 3 months later, the moment you've all been waiting for. Some of you followed this process, this journey along my Instagram stories. And now it's finally time for me to reveal the final garage after so much work. All right, so for the tour of the garage, we're gonna go section by section. I'm gonna show you guys everything that I got for this garage. There will be a link in the description down below. Some will be affiliate, some won't be affiliate. So if you need something for your garage, make sure you just check it out because there's a lot of very good ideas that you guys can take from me. So starting off with the bike rack. So here on the left side of the garage, we have the 4 Steady Racks bike racks. So the reason why I went with Steady Racks is because they're very easy to move around and grab a specific bike. So here I can just push the tandem out and then easily grab Gabrielle's bikes. And same thing, when she comes back from a ride, just lift it up and just push it in and boom, it's already set up. Finally upgraded is my bike stand. I know some of you guys saw my old bike stand. It was a cheap Amazon one. And this time I went with the big guy. I went with the Park Tool PCS4. And this bike stand with the handle is such a pleasure to work. You just take your bike out. It's super robust, super reliable. Bring the bikes in, and all I have to do here is just push the handle. Boom, there it is. Moving on, we have the Stage SB20 Smart Bike. This is my favorite indoor bike. And as you can see, it's a bit naked in this corner right there. Is because the full indoor training setup is not done yet. This is something I'm working on. We have a few partners that will jump on board with that. We'll have a huge ass TV curved screen here, maybe from LG. The SB20, we have like all the snacks and all accessible water and all of that. So this is a future video, so you guys want to make sure you subscribe and stay tuned to that. Moving on. So here's my wheel estate. So up there we have all the wheels I got. They're on hooks, so they're super accessible. There's a lot more wheels, but here is about 4 or 5 sets, and they're accessible. They're like not sets that I use every day, they're just there, but I found it looks very nice here on display up in the garage. Down in this big closet, we have more wheels from WinSpace, we have more racks, and then this is all the stuff that I need to access. a super huge ladder because the ceiling is quite high here. We have a dolly and we have a shop vac. Moving on, we're not gonna look inside of this one because it's just a huge mess, but on this side, we have a vise here. A vise is so useful for a garage. Like every time you're trying to like fidget around with something, just to be able to have it to hold your stuff, it's quite nice, and so it gets your job a bit easier when you're by yourself. So in terms of the counter here, we kept the original counter. This is something that I would like to change eventually. It's kind of damaged, it's kind of ugly as well, but it does the job, and to replace that will be like another $1,000. So as of right now, it's fine, we'll keep it. So if you open this first one, this is all the tires that we have. 99% of the tires here are Pirellis. This is everything like bike computer related. So all the, if everything I need a mount for the stage or the WOW or the Karoo, everything's in there. We also have Quad Lock. Shout out to Quad Locks. Love these guys. A bit more of messy. I bought a full hydraulic kit. I got this from HLC. I don't know how to use it, but if I build a future bike with hydraulic brakes, I will be able to do it myself. And then we also have some mineral oil as well. Everything muck off here, so tubeless sealant. The tubeless tires, like always, takes a lot of sealant, so I have a full stack of it. And dry lube. I don't think I'll ever run out of lube. We have full liter bottle from Muck-Off, so thanks to these guys. Up top here, this is everything like light related. So if I need a quick light for the front biker, little accessories. This is where we have the full Red Bull stack. Shout out to Red Bulls. I will probably never run out of Red Bull ever in my life, and I love to maybe have one before a workout. It just feels so great. All right, so Red Bull literally just sent their brand new winter edition, but the thing is, I might be missing like a Red Bull fridge in this garage. Why aren't they sending a Red Bull fridge? I feel like if I get 25 comments in this section saying Charles deserves a Red Bull fridge, they might send one. So just type it down below. Let's get some engagement. Let me get that Red Bull fridge. That'll be great. This is just random bags. We have lead out handlebar bag that if I need one, it's right here. We have this, my big bag when I go for races. And up next, we have here a bunch of tubes. And I said, I'm never gonna run out of tubes anymore. It sucks to run out. So I bought a 20 set of tubes just to make sure. And CO2 cartridge. I bought a full shop of CO2 cartridge, so I'm not too sure if I will use all of that in my entire life, probably, but I just decided to never run out of them, and I can like happily give them to other people when they have a flat or a puncture because I have so much now at home. All the little tiny accessories that you might need building a bike or managing your bike. So we have like little end for cable ties, we have like stoppers for cable here, we have valves here, tubeless valve, we have brake pads, we have tire levers, we have spacers, anything you might need to build a bike. I've tried to organize it and put it in these little jars. If we move on to the top here, this is all mechanics related. So if I need something related to brakes or group sets, here I have some spare DI2 group set, pedals, and derailleurs. This lives here. This one is all the Nova oversized putty wheels. We have some cassettes in another one. I bought 4 Supercaz bar tape. We have all the glasses. We have a bunch of spare cleats for look. Basically, my motto here when I build the garage is I don't want to run out of all these consumables in cycling, so that's why I bought a bunch of them. And now, I don't know if you've realized, but on top here, there's a little relic from the past that I like to call, and this is my aero helmet that when I was doing downhill skateboarding. It's super fast, super aero, and as you see, it's very good looking. A bit dusty here. But yeah, I just want to keep this helmet in sight. So for everyone that comes in the garage, it could be like, oh, what is this? And for this last one, I mean, every time I need to clean a bike, this is all my Muck-Off stuff. So we got the cleaner, we got the drivetrain cleaner, we have the brushes, and we have also some of my electric longboard stuff. So maybe you guys saw my electric longboard video. So this is my electric longboards. If you missed that video, maybe check it out. It will be in the description down below, but this is a total beast of an electric longboard. It can go up to 50 kilometers an hour and it's scary as shit. All right, so next in this closet, this is all my cycling clothing. Not all of it, but the one that I wear the most. I try to keep it as organized as possible, trying to have a bit some color coordination. But here we have like the jacket, we have the vest, we have some colored jersey, we have the black and gray and blue jersey, and we have the base layers up next. We have my spare shoes from Bond, so we have some Vapor S, Vapor G's. We got the 0+ down there, which is great. And in this drawer right here, this is all cycling socks, cycling arm warmers, leg warmers, gloves, hats. And on the other one is shoe covers and velo toes and all of that. So every time I need something, I know exactly where it is and I can stop looking for stuff. Basically, this is the whole point of this garage. And now, one of the biggest upgrades that I've done, I think there will be a lot of jealous from you guys, is this thing. This is a shop inflator tool. And it's connected to a pump right here, an air pump, air container. Basically, what does it do? It's allowed me to mount tubeless tire easily. It allows me to pump up any tires without bringing my BPM to 180. I just love this shop tool. This was expensive. There was a lot of cheaper option, but I just decided to go with the Park tool just because it's the best and it will last a long time. Now, if we move on to my Husky drawer, this is such a beast of a drawer. I absolutely love the surface. It's so clean. The pegboard in the back is good looking. I have all my Park tools, super handy here. All the Allen. We have the 2 up to 10. These are all my accessible. Like, you always need scissors, screwdrivers, and all of that. And here we have my earbuds charger, which is wireless. We have the Karoo as well. I'm lucky because this drawer have all these power outlet right here, so it's super useful. It's super handy to have power to charge my stuff. Now, if we start to just look quickly inside of the drawers, this is awesome. Look how deep this is. I can put so much stuff. So we have tape and all of these like handy accessories that I might need at some point, and tools throughout being a homeowner. I usually always go for this first drawer. My top races of the year, my favorite ones, we had Red Bull Rio Grande, we have BCBR race, and we have the Iceland, the Rift race. Right next to it, this is all the cycling tools that you need quite often. So you have a very good tire lever. We have like a spacer for disc brakes. We have a chain breaker. We have a cable cutter. We have like a chain whip, which is great. Right here, this is all tools that I might go on a ride with. I usually always go ride with the Lesign. This one, the reason why I take this is first, it has a chain breaker. And second, it also comes with plugs and the tools for plugs. So this is very good for tubeless tires that I know that I have always plugs with me inside of my tool. Up here, we have Alexa. Shout out to Alexa. I love this little system. This is all the audio that we have. So this is how we play audio into the garage. A very good speaker. What the? What the? Alexa, stop. And behind her, we have the book that I made for Ocean to Heaven. These are basically all the photos from the trip in Hawaii during that challenge. This book is not available. This is just for personal memories that I can look forward in a couple years to realize that I've done this crazy thing back in 2021. All the other cycling related drawers are this one. So this is a full BB kit from wheel manufacturer. So it looks very good. I love the color. The tool is great. And I haven't used it much yet, but in the event that I need to manage my bottom bracket, which is happen a few times a year, I got it. We have Park Tools saw. We have the Park Tools internal routing cable, which will be useful to build future bikes. If we look in this other cycling drawer, this is grease, chamois cream, my razor to shave the legs, wet lube, dry lube as well. So everything is accessible here. Now if we move on to the nutrition part of cycling, which is super important. Every time I go on a ride, I want to have quick access to all the food that I got. So this is where these two cabinets our floor. So we have a bunch of Exact, pretty much every single flavor of Exact Nutrition. They are my favorite go-to energy bars. We have some honey stinger waffles. We have a bunch of electrolytes, again from Exact or salt sticks. I always switch between the two, but the salt sticks are like a bit more like a little candy, while the Exact are a drink mix. Up there we have some protein. Every time I finish a ride, I have this big jar of protein. This one's from XPN. This brand is a bit more into like the gym bros type of market. They're not really into the cycling world, but very clean product, and the taste is very good. Tastes like a caramel. It's very nice. Last drawer, this more consistent bar. We have Jagwire bars. We have the Exact protein bar, which is so good. Tastes like a Kit Kat. And a bunch of Rebel, super accessible here. So we have the original flavor and then the funky flavors and sugar-free. And now an upgrade I haven't done yet because it's not that important, it's kind of expensive, is these 2 sinks. So I'm lucky that it came in with the garage. It's nice to have hot and cold water. I did upgrade though, this thing. But yeah, it's very old. It's not looking the best. It's damaged, but changing it would be like $1,000. So not really worth it in my opinion right now, but eventually we'll get it done. And now if you haven't realized on what I've been walking on this whole time, look at this. This is my brand new floor that I got. This was such a game changer in terms of the garage. Just to have the epoxy floor. First, the guys at Béton Surface repair the whole thing. As you saw in that intro, it was damaged. It was ugly, it was so dusty, and now with this epoxy floor, all my problems are kind of solved. I can walk in barefoot and don't get back in the house with all the under of my feet disgusting. This epoxy floor is looking so good. I could eat my dinner on it, I could sleep on it, I can just hang out after a big workout because it's not comfortable, but it's so good looking. So I want to give that big shout out to Béton Surface. These guys literally saved the day for the garage. So if you guys need some epoxy floor in your garage or your basement or by your poolside, definitely check out Béton Surface. Shout out to these guys. But a garage is not complete without very good lighting. And as a photographer and a videographer, I'm amazed by the light and I want the best light as possible. So this is why I installed these 6 LED 100 watt each. They're so strong. Every time you get in the garage, my mom said you need sunglasses. They are that strong. The light is extremely soft. As you can see, there's no shadows at all in this whole place, because when you want to work on your bikes and you want to do some mechanic and all of that in your garage, having soft light is everything that you want. I just feel like you can see better, and this is why I installed these 6 lights. All right guys, so this is it for the tour of my brand new garage. Like, this is still not a final step. This will be like kind of work in progress over the next couple of years. You guys will see the evolution in the YouTube videos, but I really want to make that video out because I'm so proud of all the work and the hours that I put into this garage. Now it's really served my ability as a home bike mechanic, as a training space as well. So just to have this whole space for myself and just to leave the house and just do my thing inside of there, like kind of get lost into my mechanics and into maintaining my bikes. All right guys, this is it for today's video. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you aren't already. Definitely check out all the links in the description down below. I'll put all the items pretty much that there is in this garage so you guys can build your own dream garage too. All right, this is it. My name is Charles and I will see you on the road or into the next video. Peace.